When she said it, I actually laughed. I thought it was a joke, some offhand comment meant to sound clever over dinner. But there was no trace of humor in her face. Her tone stayed steady, her eyes cold. "Marriage is a year, Max," she repeated, setting her glass down like she was presenting a fact, not an opinion. My stomach tightened. "A year?" I asked, trying to keep my voice calm. She shrugged lightly. "Yeah, people get bored. Let's be realistic." That night, I didn't sleep. I just lay there, staring at the ceiling while she slept peacefully beside me. Her words kept echoing in my head. Why would someone marry if they already believed it would end? We'd only been married 6 months. I thought things were good. Steady, calm, maybe a little predictable, but happy. Or at least, that's what I told myself. The next morning, I made her coffee like always. She kissed my cheek as if nothing had happened. But something inside me cracked. Her voice from a night before kept replaying in my mind, reshaping every memory, every smile, every quiet evening together. A week later, I invited her best friend, Claire, over. She'd always been around, the type who never missed a birthday or dinner. I didn't plan to ask anything, but as we sat in the kitchen, Claire looked uneasy. "You know," she said quietly, her fingers tracing the rim of her mug, "I didn't think she'd actually say it to you." My pulse quickened. "Say what?" Claire hesitated. "That she's waiting for someone else." The words hit me like ice water. Waiting for someone else. I repeated, trying to make sense of them. Claire nodded slowly, guilt clouding her face. "She told me once that you're safe. The kind of man any woman should marry, but not the one she wanted to marry." Safe. The word burned in my mind. It wasn't comfort. It was a sentence. I thought back to every moment. The small smiles, the quiet nights, the way she'd hold my hand but never squeeze back. She hadn't been in love. She'd been trying to be. Claire lowered her eyes. She said she'd give a year to see if she could fall in love with you. If not, her voice faded, but I didn't need her to finish. That evening, when my wife came home, I was sitting at the dining table. The ring box lay open in front of me. She glanced at it, then at me. "What's this?" she asked, a nervous laugh escaping her lips. "Our marriage," I said quietly. "It's over." Her smile faltered. "You're overreacting." I shook my head. "You were counting down the days before we even started." For a moment, she said nothing. Then I saw it. The flicker of relief behind her eyes. She wasn't shocked. She wasn't hurt. She was free. "You were never supposed to find out," she whispered, almost to herself. Something inside me broke, not because she admitted it, but because she said it so calmly, like it was just another detail. "Who is he?" I asked. She hesitated, then said softly, "Someone I should have been with years ago. But I chose what made sense, not what I wanted." And there it was, the truth. She hadn't fallen out of love with me. She'd never fallen in. A strange stillness came over me. No anger, no begging, just a quiet acceptance that the illusion was over. I pushed the ring box toward her. "Then don't waste another day pretending." When she walked out, Claire texted me later that night. "I'm sorry. She thought she could learn to love you if she tried hard enough, but she never stopped comparing you to him." I didn't reply. There was nothing left to say. Weeks passed. The silence in the house was heavy at first, then peaceful. I began to notice all the ways I'd been giving without receiving. I'd built a future for two, but she'd only ever been living for one. Months later, I ran into Claire at a cafe. She told me my ex regretted it. That freedom didn't feel as light as she thought it would. I just smiled faintly and said, "Tell her I wish her well." Because by then, I'd learned something she never understood. Love without honesty isn't love at all. It's just a countdown. And ours had finally reached 0.